creation of CHED Special Committee to work out possible areas of cooperation, arrangement among the higher education institutions in Quezon Province to transition to new normal. One important mechanism to counter the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic is to prepare the teachers to flexible learning through a training workshop that uses blended modalities based on technology affordances. One important
Philippine Normal
mechanism to
University
counter the
South
effects of the
Luzon as a
COVID-19
campus of
pandemic is to
PNU.
prepare the teachers. The National Center for Teacher Education is envisioned to be the technology and livelihood education hub in South Luzon. Its goal is to develop technologically skilled, pedagogically competent, and content-based teachers and specialists that are responsive and needs of the society. PNUSL uses LUCAD institutional pedagogy as a way to intertwine copra making and academic instruction, as peg in research, as guidepost in extension, and as partner in production, thus strengthening the PNU mission of nurturing innovative teachers and education leaders. Saknungan sa bagong kadauyan. Training focus is on flexible pedagogical practices, academic dialogue on strengths and issues of flexible learning, course learning toolkit, and training course pack. Objectives of training modules. Opening module. Conduct synchronous plenary opening program. Module 1. Play messages through pre-recorded videos. Discuss and interact on the need for institutional migration. Hold workshop briefing. Module 2. Discuss workshop outputs. Play messages through pre-recorded videos. Discuss and interact on the module and its significance to flexible learning. Hold workshop briefing. Module 3. Discuss workshop outputs. Play messages through pre-recorded videos. Discuss and interact on assessment and monitoring of learning, challenges in online modality. Closing module. Conduct synchronous plenary closing program. The training strategies. The actual training days will be on October 15 to 17, where participants meet synchronously to ensure virtual presence and maximum participation. All messages are in the form of pre-recorded videos in order to counter the threat of power interruptions and connectivity problems. Speakers shall be virtually present in order to interact with the participants during the synchronous plenary sessions. There shall be FGD Zoom breakout sessions by discipline. Workshops shall be done through offline asynchronous modality and check the next day.
Lord, thank you for this day, for the presence of everyone in this call. For once again, we are gathered and given the opportunity to appreciate life and your words. Forgive us for our shortcomings and cleanse our hearts as we learn and live your words and example. Father, bless our endeavors, especially today's meeting. May you guide us in our discussions, and may you enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. Your word, you guide us in our discussions, and may you enlighten our minds in every decision that we make. Give us your grace that we may effectively do our parts for your greater glory. All this we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Future orientation is combined with a notion of expectation of presence, and nothing is impossible.
May echo, ma'am. Excuse po.
Future orientation is combined with a notion and expectation at present, and nothing is impossible, according to Alan Dundas. My utmost respect to the Executive Director and Provost of Philippine Normal University South Luzon, Dr. Roel V. Avila, Dean for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes, Officer in Charge, Finance and Administration, Engineer Randy V. Surio, Director, Student Services, Dr. Amor F. Lenisa, President of Administrative Personnel and Staff, Mrs. Antoinette S. Barreto, and to all the faculty and staff, to all of our visitors, a pleasant morning to each and everyone, and welcome to the online Blept review program and opening ceremony. I am Professor Siren Capistrano Alsenia, your Master of Ceremony for today's activity. To formally start our momentous event this morning, I am requesting to please rise as we pay tribute to our heroes by singing a Philippine national anthem. At this juncture, let us hear the welcome message of our then for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes. So while we are waiting to our then for Academics, let's just enjoy the moment. And it is just a stepping stone on how to deal with the higher level in preparation to our Let Review. let us recognize the pride of Philippine Normal University, South Luzon, our very own, my professor during college life, Sir Arnel J. De Los Reyes. Thank you very much, Mr. Arnel.
Good morning.
And now, at this juncture, let us have an inspirational message for us to be inspired, to be given to us by our vibrant and very own Executive Director and Provost, Dr. Well V. Avila. Let us give him a round of applause.
Dr. Siren Kusenya, doon ang punta mo our
Yes,
master
sir.
of the ceremonies for this morning's activity. This is the moment of Professor Carmela Capansana, our Blept review coordinator. Let's congratulate her for being appointed by the President as our Blept coordinator. And she is at the same time in charge of the BEMC to we are doing everything, in order to make our Blept review program active, and we have to saturate all the internal stakeholders and external stakeholders with the culture of Blept review as we used to have. All of our activities circumnavigate around Blept. Well, as I have been reiterating, all of our performances shall be judged based on the result of our LET. Okay? Whatever our activities we engage into, those activities and our performances will be null and void if our performances in Blept are not acceptable and below the expectation of the PNU system. And, kung mataas naman ang ating performances sa Blept, lahat ng mga pagkukulang natin sa ating mga terms of references, matatabunan yung lahat. Kasi lalong-lalo na kung mataas yung general, yung average ng batch, lalo na kung mayroon tayong top notchers, We also want to integrate gender and development in our Blept review. Medyo bago yan, and that was not stressed before. And Professor Brenda Villamor will see to it that our Blept review materials contain the integration of the GAD. And also, our target in LET, I am referring to 90% at least, kasi it's not realistic to say 100%. 90% yung batch performance, including the performances of the retakers, that is being ensured and quality assured by Professor Aaron Jedwai Tumbali, our head for QA, and in charge of the BTLE HE groups. Naturally, that's the important task, a major task of the Dean for Academics and PLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes, and we are happy because we are one in providing Blept review to both our undergraduates and our alumni. With Engineer Dante B. Suryo being the OIC for Director for Finance and Administration, and also being the head of the being the budget officer, with all the personnel, members of the personnel, they are supporting us. They have been supporting us, and they have been very supportive of our activities when it comes to LET. And Professor Arnel Dels Reyes, our LET 7th placer, can attest to that. because we used to traverse that way before. Professor Amor Aplenisa, Director for Student Services and concurrent Culture and Sports Coordinator, has been very vocal also of the involvement of the students and the desire of the students to engage themselves in Blept Review as early as this year. We only have third-year students. I mean, we don't have fourth-year students. As early as first year, we have to begin our let review, be it classroom-wide, but we immediately provide the flame to all the students, and such flame will be hopefully enough for them to sustain that heat within them to look for let review items and all the things that they need. Professor Reynald M. Cacho, the head for Knowledge Management Office, has the duty to ensure that our technology is being utilized wisely in order to assist our students, faculty, and personnel in the conduct of this significant endeavor. Dr. Noli M. De Ramos, our OIC Registrar's Office, thank you for assisting us, helping us in accommodating students and inviting our graduates or students of the senior high school for assisting us in the registrar and the admission, although admissions office is not a part of your TOR, but we want to commend Dr. Noli M. De Ramos for serving our students in South Luzon. Mrs. Presi Recomendable, in charge accounting office. Professor Iona Ofelia B. Zanoria, the head publication and materials development office. Kasi I have been vocal of involving also the Torch publication in the Blept review, be it online or offline, referring to physical copies of our magazines. Sana may pitak pa rin dun ang ating review. Mrs. Marijoy O. Maharees, our cashier, and Dr. Edgardo S. Villaseñor, our coordinator for alumni affairs, messaged us, congratulating us for organizing this Blept review. Being the coordinator for alumni affairs today, he has that fervent energy and the hope that would be retrieving the old glory that we had. Mrs. Antoinette S. Barreto, our University Nurse Supply and Property Officer. Dr. Lucila S. Escleto, who is directly also involved also in this Blept review, the head for promotions and business development office. Mr. Macaelo, Mrs. Lau A. Manyas, in charge of library services, who freshly I delegated the task of organizing our museum for Filipino consciousness. Professor Maria Gracia R. Samson, in charge of BTLE, APA groups, hindi lang BEd ang focus natin ngayon, Meron tayong HE groups divided into APA and into HE, and we also have the BEMC. And every professor is in charge of each group. Mrs. Joyce M. Tanteo, procurement staff, thank you for your presence. Professor Carmela Capansana, mag-produce ka, Professor Capansana, ng top notcher sa BEMC. At ganun din dun sa ibang groups. Mrs. Donabel Orita Umali, in charge HRMDO. Dr. Dante P. Abila, Mrs. Rochelle T. Taylor, Clerk, Registrar's Office. Professor Osenia is the OIC Extension Program Coordinator. You know, I am reading all your names and all your positions para malaman ng iba, lalong-lalo na ng mga non-PNU ones, kung sino yung bumubuo sa ating campus this time. Mrs. Rowena, our author, budget staff. Mrs. Irish Orfela, Clerk, Office of the EDP. Mr. Limuel B. Dogidon, Auxiliary Services. Dr. Asuncion B. Ranieses, ng matagal na nating University Physician. Mr. Ariel L. Magsisi, Head Facilities Management and Auxiliary Services. Miss Hannah Rose D. Mapula, Technical Staff. Mr. Mark Joshua G. Hagosohos, Technical Staff. Yung tumutulong sa atin ngayon, si Mr. Hagosohos, at sa ilang mga meetings natin, Miss Hannah will be in charge. And to all our security officers, I did mention before that all of our activities and all of our activities, circumnavigate on LED activities and performances, and everybody is familiar with EFA, Education for All. And this time, you know, if you're going to ask all the top-notchers, they have their own formulas why they attained that great achievement. Why? Because their formulas had been proven effective. If you would ask Professor Dos Reyes, he has his own formula. And let me share this one formula, EFA. This time, it's not about UN's Education for All. It's about effort, about focus, and about aspiration. We exert our efforts beyond our call of duty, beyond what is expected of us. Yun ang kultura ng PNU. Kahit hindi na natin trabaho, kahit hindi natin oras, tinatrabaho pa rin natin. Doon tayo lumaki sa ganung pagkakataon. And I think that's a good factor why we have attained this status, you know, as far as the Blept achievements are concerned. We give our focus, we accumulate all the energies we have, we redirect the energies on one thing. You know, meron akong kabarkada sa Makalelo na putol yung kanang kamay, ano? Kaya lagi niyang ginagamit yung kanyang kaliwang kamay. Napansin namin, sobra yung lakas ng kaliwa niya kasi yun ang lagi niyang ginagamit. At sa kalakas ng kanyang kaliwa, extra yung nagagawa ng kanyang kaliwa. I also remember Manny Pacquiao, kasi kaliwete siya, sobrang lakas ng kanyang kaliwa. Nung magsimula ang turuan siya na magkaroon ng Manila Eyes, you know, yung kanan ay kanya na rin ginagamit. Hindi na gaanong malakas yung kanyang kaliwa. Kailangan talaga mayroong focus. Yung lahat ng energy na mayroon tayo, focus muna natin dun sa let review. So to all the participants, all the students of PNU, all the alumni of PNU, the non-PNU ones, please listen. Kung talagang seryoso kayo, tayong lahat sa let review, magkaroon tayo ng focus. Lahat ng ating mga resources, kailangan patungo lahat doon sa isang lugar na yon. Sa ganyang paraan, palagay ko, sa karamihan ng mga nakaka-istorbo sa atin, I am referring to the social media, sa harap ng sa kabila ng mga nakaka-istorbo sa atin, tayo ay merong isang direction, may isang tinutumbok. Yun ang mahirap ngayon eh. Kasi sa Manila ay napapansin natin na nung una, laging nagtatap karamihan sa urban areas. Dito mga huling mga taon, nasa mga rural areas na. Kasi sa urban areas, nakaka-apekto kahit papaano, no? Yung mga malls, yung social media. Dito naman sa atin, lalo na nung una, ang bawat isang estudyante merong record book, nagsusulat, faithfully, conscientious din ng mga items. Sa ganyang paraan, ay nagkakaroon sila ng focus. The deer hunter does not look at the hares. Kapag kasi binaril nila ang mga rabbits, madidisturb yung mga deer. Hindi na sila makakahuli ng deer. Aspiration, we dream big, not just to pass the Blept. Ganyan ang linya namin noon. You are going to review, and your goal is not just to pass the let, but to top it. Kasi if you would If you would top the let, that's good. If you are not going to top the let, at least you have passed it. We dream big, we dream higher, hoping that the effort, the focus, and the aspiration which drives all of you for greater success will be present in our Blept review this April, May, this June, and the succeeding and ensuing schedules for Blept review. Thank you very much to all the faculty members who are very much willing to synergize with us together with the members of the administrative staff, and to all the non-PNU ones, PNU students, and PNU alumni. Let's join our heads together. Let's pull our ideas together, and let's perform greatly in the coming Blept. Thank you very much. Good morning. Mabuhay.
Thank you very much po, Dr. Avila. And now, let us welcome our then for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes. Let us give him a virtual clap.
Okay, to our EDP, Dr. Welby Avila, to our OIC for Finance and Administration, Engineer Dandy V. Suryo, to our Blept Coordinator, Professor Carmela Capansana, to faculty present, faculty members and students present, and to our alumni and Blept reviewees. Good morning. Today, April 10, 2021, is another milestone for PNU South Luzon. Because of all of the campuses of PNU, we are again the first one who initiated the e-Blept review. This only shows that amid pandemic, that we are really taking seriously academic excellence in teacher education. Upon our assumption to office as the campus top management, PNU South Luzon has been the leading innovator of PNU system. We are the first one who indigenized Bagong Kadawian or flexible learning through our Lukad pedagogy. We are also the first one who migrated NSTP to flexible learning last term 1. We already have our Lukad, an online journal of pedagogy, and with the efforts to have a comprehensive university approach, we launched our Lukad Research and Journal Management Capability Program. All of these innovations are being benchmarked by PNU Hubs and PNU Main, and I'm very sure that our e-Blept review system mechanism will be modeled as well. Thanks to the dedication of our Blept coordinator, Professor Carmela Capansana, for this great project. For our alumni reviewees, Blept review is the topmost priority of our EDP because for him, he considered it as the litmus test of our academic excellence. It was for this reason that we carefully crafted a proposal that we could cater the needs of our stakeholders via our flexible learning. Blept review is a big deal to PNU South Luzon because we are producers of Blept top-notchers. This is our great tradition. And I would say that what makes PNU South Luzon a producer of such, it's because of our hidden curriculum, because though this has been already identified by our EDP's research on predictors in topping the LET exam. And as for me, topping the BLET exam is just an icing of the cake. Good education in the time of measurement is a balance of qualification, socialization, and subjectification. Thus, passing the LET is just one part because the goal of academic domain is to produce innovative TVET and TLE teachers, education managers, research scholars that are oriented towards transformative education. This transformative education can be seen in our Lukad pedagogy on the transformation of coconut to different forms of extract. First is from the whole coconut with husk to kabuo. Second is from kabuo to kopra and gata. Third is from kopra to oil or gata to oil. Fourth is oil to feeds, fuel, food and fuel. And fifth is to oleochemicals. Gata is used for cooking and it makes us our food very distinctive. And it was for this reason that we created our own food heritages in our locality. BCO extracted from fresh coconut are considered as the healthiest oil on earth. Oleochemicals are coconut fatty acids that are used in manufacturing soaps as cleansing agent in the personal care market and emulsifier and even lubricant and grease in industrial fields. Fraction fatty acids are used also as raw materials for production and acid chlorides and also flavors and fragrances. With all of this, lucad therefore is considered an essential raw materials for food and industry. But there's a danger as well with coconut oil because if it is used with evil intentions, it can be used as well in creating bombs. It was for this reason that I am saying that we still need to balance education vis-a-vis qualification, socialization, and subjectification through virtuosity. To end this, I would like to say that you need to be a lucad of the world, be an agent of transformation towards a better, sustainable community. Again, good morning.
Thank you very much to our Dean for Academics and TLE. And now, let us hear the message from our laptop notcher, a very simple but full of knowledge, one of our idol and exemplar during our college life. None other than in the person of Sir Arnold J. De Los Reyes, the 7th placer for the last 2004. Let us give him a virtual clap.
Hello po. Good morning. Sa online class ito po lagi una namin tinatanong, naririnig na po ba ako?
Yes po, sir.
Opo. Kasi 'di ba sa usual physical program natin, we used to say test mic. Pero sa online class palagi gantong unang berada ng teacher. Naririnig na ba ako? Kasi minsan wala nagsasalita ng mga bata na naka-attend dun sa ating meeting room. Good morning po sa lahat. First, I would like to greet and give my utmost respect to our Executive Director and Provost Dr. Roel V. Abela. Sir, morning po. And to the Dean for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes. Sir, hindi pa po kita na-meet pero baka po sa mga susunod na pagkakataon.
Wow.
Next. Pag po may biyahe na. O baka po mag-smuggle din ng human, sasakay din po sa mga truck para makalampas sa checkpoint. Kasunod, si Dr. Lucila S. Escleto po ang ating Head of Business Development Office or BDO. Dr. Amor F. Loniza, the Director for OS or Office of Student Affairs. Sir Dandy, nasa dati pa ring pwesto. Medyo maganda na ang buhok ni Sir ngayon.
Sabay lang kayo po.
Kumusta rin po sa aking mga kasamahan at sa ating mga guro dyan sa PNUSL. Si Ma'am, nakita ko po sa ating meeting link, si Sir Reynald Cacho. Sino pa ba? Si Ma'am Samson, si Ma'am Grace, si Ma'am Ma'am Brenda Villamor. Who else? Tinitingnan ko po yung mga participants. Yan. And of course, ang si Sir Nolly nandito rin po pala sa ating meeting link ngayon. And of course, ang ating pong masisipag na miyembro po ng ating admin, mga personal po natin, si Joy o si Ma'am Joy, si Ma'am Rochelle, si Ma'am Donna, si Ma'am Presi. Nandito ba si Nurse? si nurse at hinihintay ko ang kanyang pa-chocolate. Who else? Po. And of course, I would like also to greet our reviewers, our let reviews for this program. No, I have seen familiar names no, sa ating meeting link ngayon. Okay. And the rest of the students who are also here in our Zoom link. Okay. When I of course I forgot to greet the MC, Ma'am Cyrene Osenya, and of course our Blept coordinator, Ma'am Carmela Capansana. Okay. When Ma'am Capansana asked me to be part of this opening program and to give inspirational message, ang naisip ko is marami kaming magbibigay ng message, no, and I am thinking of other let top notchers to to give us also inspirational message this morning. But nung natanggap ko yung program, nakita ko ako lang pala yung magbibigay ng inspirational message. And basically no po the perspective of my message is now entirely different from the perspective that I used to give or to have during the time that I am in PNUSL. Siguro po because of the time and whatsoever, but still I am ay may nakalimutan akong nabatiin. Nabati ko ba si ay oo. Nabati ko si Ma'am Amor, baka mamaya i-chat niya ako at baka akala ko hindi ko nabati. Kinakabahan talaga ako. Kasi
Alam na alam mong i-message kita.
kinabahan ako, bigla ko nakita nung nagbago ako ng view. Sabi ko, si Ma'am Amor, baka di ko siya nabati. Okay, we used to have this kind of environment almost every day, pero medyo kinakabahan ako kasi di ko talaga na organize yung thought na sasabihin ko sa because I am thinking of a simple program with other Blept top notchers to be here and to give message. But of course, Dr. Avila reminded us that all of us actually have a formula, no? Parang kagaya din ngayon, no, nagtatry tayo magkaroon ng iba't ibang formula in order to win dito sa war natin sa pandemic. Even trying to have a modified formula to use ivermectin, tama ba, to be used as our drugs for COVID-19. Kanina, Dr. Avila mentioned about the constant use of a particular body part, and it was actually related to an idea or a theory proposed by Lamarck, yung theory of use and disuse. Sabi nga ni Lamarck dun, kung alin yung bahagi ng katawan natin na palagi natin ginagamit, lalakas talaga siya at mas magiging dominant yung kanyang strength over the other body parts na hindi natin madalas ginagamit. So, using that context, we have to remember that in taking the let, no, we need to strengthen a particular part of our not just our body but our personality in order to win that particular challenge in our life. Okay, nitong nakaraan, actually naging normal na maging bahagi ng buhay natin buhat ng isang taon pa ang ang internet at halos lahat ng bagay sa internet pwede mo na talaga siyang magamit or ma-maximize. Actually, yung kung sinasabi nga ng mga expert that we need to consume not more than 8 hours using computer and other gadgets, mukhang hindi talaga siya nagkakaari kasi it's practically part of our everyday life from the first time o yung pagkagising pa lang natin hanggang sa pagtulog natin, talagang kasama na siyang bahagi. At kung dati ginagamit natin ito para magpahinga at mag-relax, ngayon, ang relax talaga natin is to move away from computer and other gadgets. And even in our pupils now, no, hindi namin nagagawa na sundin yung sinasabi or yung suggested time na there might be at least 2 hours lang ng pagstay ng bata sa internet or sa paggamit ng gadgets, because in our class, no, we used to have synchronous and asynchronous, but given the fact that we have several competencies that need to be achieved or given to our pupils, hindi talaga pwede magkaayos na hindi lalampas doon sa tinakdang oras. Pero at least nagagawa naman siya, no? Kaya lang nakakatakot din kung ano yung magiging outcome nito pagdating sa kalusugan ng mga bata in the near future. Pero kahit naman kasi sabihin namin na wag mag-stay at magpahinga na lang, minsan yung pagpapahinga nila, naglalaro naman talaga sila ng mga ML and kung ano-ano pa. Later, I would like to connect that yung concept ng biglang pag-boom ng net at kung ano magiging connection nito doon sa inyong inyong gawain para sa pagharap sa hamon ng licensure examination for teacher. I have read from the website ng PRC na 3 times na palang na-postponed ang licensure examination for teachers, no. Yung schedule ng last year na March at saka yung September ay na-moved ng supposed to be March, then na-move na naman, and September 26, that's the tentative. Tentative kasi hindi natin makita kung ano ba ang mangyayari pagdating na mga ilang panahon pa, no. Sabi nga sa news, no, only about 5% pa lang yung nagkakaroon ng vaccine, kaya medyo mahirap pa ring i-contain na mabawasan agad yung positivity rate na meron tayo. Okay, I used to watch vlog, no, different vlogs, different content, no. And dun sa isang napanood ko na vlog, I would like to share the content na mayroon silang discussion. And one of the discussion is the question about when is the time to quit for your dream. Okay? Ang pagkakaroon, ang pagkakaroon ng mataas na rate in terms of let performance and pagkakaroon ng top notcher ng PNU is our dream, no. But I would like to say that is not actually the main focus, because that dream is just a tool for a bigger cause or for a greater cause for our beloved campus, no. Isa lang siyang stepping stone para sa ikararangal ng ating minamahal na PNUSL. Okay. And even our students back then, no, kahit yung ngayon, yung pa rin yung isa sa ating pangarap, no, makapasa or magtap sa LET para magbigay pugay sa karangalan ng ating minamahal na pamantasan. Okay. There our participants or reviewers here na sabi nga ni Ma'am Kapansana, some of them are repeaters, no? And doon sa vlog na napanood ko, may isang question doon na syempre ang primary dream natin dahil nag-aral tayo ng education at kung saan man natin ito gagamitin later on is to pass or to top the let, no? Yun po palagi yung ating sinasabi doon. Okay, kung papasa ka man sa let at hindi ka magtuturo, alam ko na baka ikaw ay magbubumbero or magpupulis kasi halos yung naging trend nitong mga nakaraan nating mga estudyante na nakita natin na ginamit nilang stepping stone in order to be part of other civil yung government service kagaya ng pagbubumbero o pagpupulis. Pero still kailangan nating makapasa dun sa licensure examination. Okay? Kung nakailang ulit ka na nag-exam sa let, tinatanong mo ba ang sarili mo na kailangan na bang tumigil na mag-try? Okay. Sabi dun sa vlog, walang mali sa pangarap mo na makapasa. Ang kailangan mo daw i-assess is your process. Kung paano ka pumupunta at tinatahak para makarating doon sa pangarap mo. Baka kasi may mali na doon sa proseso na ginagawa mo, kaya hindi ka makarating doon sa pinapangarap mong lisensya. Okay? So ibig sabihin, you have to assess, tama ba yung ginagawa kong paghahanda para makapasa ako dun sa licensure examination. So in short, sinasabi no na do not quit, no? Huwag tayong mag-quit dun sa ating pangarap. Instead, we have to find another way or path leading to the realization of our dreams. Okay? At kung hindi mo pa rin daw makita kung ano ba yung nandun sa dulo ng pangarap mo, kailangan mo kumuha ng tungtungan para mabago yung perspektibo mo. Okay? Sabi nga ni Isaac Newton, we have to stand on the shoulders of the giant. Okay? Para makita natin kung nasaan ba yung dulo ng ating pangarap, para alam natin kung saan tayo dadaan. And yung mga giants na yon ang tutulong sa atin para marating natin yung endpoint ng ating pinapangarap, no? So nandiyan yung ating mga professors o nandiyan yung ating mga kaibigan na dumaan na doon sa proseso na yon. No? Kailangan nating i-maximize at lahat ng ating mga pwedeng resources, including the use of the internet positively, no? Positively, we have to maximize and we have to yung kuhain natin yung opportunity na pagsamantalahan yung pagkakaroon ng iba't ibang mga resources, information na makukuha natin ng biglaan o ng mabilis dito sa ating sa internet. Kasi kung babalikan namin yung panahon namin, ang pahirapan talaga pagkakaroon ng mga resources and yet nagawa namin. So papaano pa kaya ngayon? Ito naman po ay message ko naman doon sa mga third year na alam ko na pagdating ng panahon ay alam ko po kung gaano kagaling yung mga yan, no? Kasi sila yung produkto ng batch na halos wala pa yata sa kalahati yung pumasa. Okay? Kung di ako nagkakamali, nakita ko na sila sa isang event noong Foundation Day nung sila ay first year. Tama ba? Yung third year po yun ngayon. Okay. And parang kasama pa ako sa nag-interview nung ilan sa kanila nung time na yon bago sila ma-admit as first year students sa ating pamantasan. Okay. So, ang kailangan nating gamitin at pagsamantalahan ang technology na meron tayo ngayon para mas magawa natin at matupad yung pangarap natin na mapanatili ang karangalan ng PNUSL na tahanan ng mga let top-notchers. Ah, sabi ko nga nung panahon namin, ang bayad sa internet per hour is about 50 pesos. At sa isang oras na yon, kung magre-research ka, meron ka lang mariresearch na mga about 1 to 2 pages na mga notes. Dahil ganun kabagal yung connection. Ngayon, kahit saan, kahit sa ating mga Facebook pages, so makakakita na tayo ng iba't ibang resources. Ang kailangan lang po natin gawin is siguraduhin natin na tama ba yung nakikita natin. Okay? Ibig sabihin, maging scientist tayo lahat, na kailangan muna nating mag-gather ng maraming evidences bago natin tanggapin na tama pala itong information na nabasa ko about this particular concept or question. Okay? Kasi makakabasa ka dyan ng iba't ibang review materials and the like. And kung ikaw ay isang ordinaryong, sabi nga, netizen sa Facebook, agad kang magla-like na hindi mo muna tiningnan tama ba yung sinasabi doon. Kaya kahit sa kabila ng marami kang pwedeng pagkuhaan ng info, kailangan mo pa rin siguraduhin na accurate yung nababasa mo. Okay? Talking about the formula for success, palaging may ganun. But I used to call my formula as PET or alaga, no? PET. PET stands for prayer, effort, and talent. Okay? Of course, palaging una yung prayer, including the prayer na ina-ask mo, ano ba talaga yung gusto mong mangyari para sa akin? Okay? Hindi po natin hawak kung ano yung magiging mangyayari. Although may control tayo, but we are not totally 100% in control kung ano yung pwedeng mangyari. Okay? But of course, we can ask for that. No? Then yung effort, gaya nga na sinasabi ni Sir kanina, is the same effort na tinutukoy niya doon sa kanyang EPA. Prayer alone is not enough. You have to exert effort para at least tulungan din at ipakita mo na ano ba yung gusto mong mangyari doon sa pinipipray mo at kung ano yung ginagawa mo. And lastly, yung T is for talent. Kasi naniniwala ako na hindi naman kayo lahat tayo may talent, meaning lahat tayo may kaalaman. Okay? Ang lagi ko po sinasabi, ang licensure examination for teacher is actually pataasan. It doesn't mean na kung di ka pumasa ay talagang mababa, ay talagang bagsak ka. Baka lang dahil dun sa proseso ng konsepto ng pagkakaroon ng ilan ba yung kailangan nating worker, for instance, para sa education sector ngayon in a particular place, baka lang talagang hindi umaabot yung score na nakukuha mo. Kaya when you set your target, do not just set your target doon sa 75% lang. Baka kasi mamaya yung 75% na yon, 10 lang pala yung kukunin, ay 20 kayo na mag-e-exam, ay mataas man score mo, halimbawa naka 18 ka, pero yung palang naunang 10 sa'yo, perfect, o kaya ay 19 yung score, hindi ka pa rin makukuha. Kaya huwag po mag-target ng eksakto lang. Sabi nga doon, you have to at least set your target 10 times higher doon sa iyong target. Kung 75% yung passing rate or passing score, ang kailangan mong i-target is to have 85% at least. And yan naman po ay palagi namin sinasabi. At yun po ay isang formula na ginamit halos lahat ng mga nag-top dyan sa PNU, including yung practice of not just reading materials or topics, kundi yung constant practice of answering test. Kasi po hindi naman po doon ginagawa na i-memorize o memoryahin yung mga test content, kundi ang i-memorize doon is how the test makers usually frame or make the test. Kasama na doon yung papaano ba ang hitsura ng STEM at kung papaano nagkakaroon ng mga options, at kasama na rin sa napapractice doon yung skill of eliminating the possible correct answer. So kung na-practice mo yon, more likely parang magiging part na siya ng iyong usual life. Yun yung papasok doon yung concept na sinasabi ni Sir kanina na naging napalakas mo na siya o naging parte na. Okay? Kaya magandang practice na yung nasa first year pa lang hanggang sa third year, ginagawa na siya para pagdating na actual examination, hindi mo siya ma-feel na bago sa iyo yung experience kundi dati mo na siyang ginagawa, no? So a theory of use and disuse, no? So sa disuse naman, tanggalin mo na muna yung mga palagay mo ay hindi makakatulong sa yung mga gawi para sa pagtupad ng target na magikang torchbearer ng ating pamantasan. I guess yun po yung masasabi ko po sa ngayon, and yan. It's good na mayroon po tayong malakas na connection kaya po ako nakaka-join ngayon. Nakikita ko sa inyo medyo kaaway si Converge, pero dito sa lugar namin medyo pasalamat kami kay Converge kasi hindi kami nawawala sa 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 ere or dito po sa ating meeting. So, yun po at good morning po ulit sa ating lahat.
Thank you very much po, Sir Arnel. Again, I realized the moment na ako'y nakaupo at nanonood sa inyo while presenting your topic, especially in science and biology. Thank you very much po. And at this juncture, let's have our very own Dr. Lucila S. Escleto for the presentation of reviews. Let us give her a round of applause.
Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Sabi ni Sir Arnel.
Good morning,
Narinig po ba?
Narinig po.
Narinig po ba, Ma'am Cyrene?
Yes po, loud and clear.
Okay. So, please allow me to present to you our reviewees for this school year 2020-2021. So, we have two categories of reviewees. So, from alumni, retakers, and from third-year students. So there are 53 reviewees from our alumni retakers and 63 third-year students. So 35 of them coming from home economics group and 28 of them coming from APA group. Okay. So we have a total reviewees of 116. So this review is coming from different batch. So from 2020, we have one reviewee. From batch 2019, we have 31. From batch 2018, we have 17. From batch 2017, we have one. Batch 2004, we have one. And batch 1998, we have two reviewees. Talking when it comes to specialization or their course, so the number of reviewees coming from BE Ed, we have two. BE Ed HTLE, we have one. BSE PE, or Major in Physical Education, we have one. BTLE Junior High School, we have 10 reviewees. And BTLE Elementary, we have 39. So that's all. So hopefully the reviewees will join throughout the whole session that we have for this school year of this what we call online review of Blept. Thank you. sa inyong lahat.
Thank you very much po, Dr. Escleto. And now, let us proceed to the orientation proper for us to be oriented and be well informed with regards to the upcoming activity. I will give to you our very own Professor Carmela O. Capansana, the coordinator from Blept office. Let us give her a round of applause.
Okay. Good morning po sa lahat. Allow me to share my screen po. Wait lang po ha, medyo... So maraming salamat po sa pag-attend. Of course, to our executive, to our very supportive and hardworking administrative officials, led by our executive director, Dr. Ruel V. Avila, to our Dean for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abenes, to our Director of the Office of Student Services, Dr. Amor F. Lunisa, and to our Director of the Finance and Administration, Engineer Dandy B. Suryo. So, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng suporta. Actually, this project will not be realized, will not be finished or accomplished without your help and support, without your insights and suggestions. So, it's because this is my first time. Sa totoo lang po, talagang nangangapa pa po ako. Pero dahil po sa tulong nila, ako po ay lumakas ang loob na tanggapin ang responsibilidad. So, maraming salamat po sa ating administrative officials and then to our faculty and staff. So for my part po, in this online review program orientation, okay, so I will give you just a brief background of our review program, and then later on, I will ask Sir Josh to present the Google site for our Blept review program para po meron tayong guidance, lalo na po sa ating mga reviewees. And including of course, our alumni and our third-year students. So for this review program po, we have 3 phases. So the first phase will run from April 10. So this afternoon po, we will start with our first lecturer. Of course, our very supportive, napaka-supportive po ni Sir Arnel. Okay, so as one of our let-up natchers, so siya po yung talagang pinakauna na nag-confirm. So from April 10, and then it will last until July 3. Okay, so we will have a total of 12 days, okay, wherein you will have our online review sessions for subjects under general education, professional education. And then on July 3, so the last day for our first phase, you will have your pre-board test for general education and professional education. And then after that, we will have the second phase. So that will start on July 10, okay, until August 7. So we will have 4.5 days for majorship po. So notice with the presentation of Dr. Escleto earlier, we have most of the reviewees are from the BTLE program. So ito pong majorship will focus on the TLE review of the TLE subjects. So yun pong iba na hindi po TLE majors, we will still do our best to help you, to assist you, to provide you necessary review materials po. So yung mga PE major, and then meron po tayong HTLE po ba yun? So yun po. And then for the third phase, we will have final coaching that will be on August 7 and August 14. So we will have final coaching for general education, professional education, and majorship. So ito po ay all in all, we will have a total of 18 Saturdays. So it's only every Saturday. So for the AM session, okay, for the AM session, we will start at 8 a.m. until 12 noon. And then for the PM session, we will start at 1 PM until 5 PM. So that is for every session po, we will have a maximum of 4 hours. So maganda po yun para at least ay talagang focus po tayo sa ating pagre-review. So to help us and to support us, of course, we are very grateful to our invited Let Up Natchers. Of course, Mr. Arnold J. De Los Reyes, Ms. Babylin M. Arit, Mr. Bernie C. Arimado, Ms. Shena Michelle B. Horbina, Ms. Julianne V. Morta, and Mr. Derek V. Villasoto. So thank you very much po for your commitment and support. And of course, hindi magpapahuli ang ating mga faculty. Okay. And even our executive director and provost is very supportive and committed to help us. As one of our lecturers, Dr. Ruel V. Avila, and of course, the head of our finance and administration team, Engineer Dandy B. Suryo. We also have Dr. Rodante P. Avila, Dr. Noli M. De Ramos, Professor Reynald M. Cacho, Professor Aaron Jed Y. Tumbali, Engineer Maria Gracia R. Samson, and Professor Siren C. Osenia. Okay. And to help us or to assist us, we will have our facilitators. So our overall facilitator for this program is Dr. Lucila S. Escleto. So I will assist Ma'am Escleto. And then we also have our facilitators coming from our admin and finance team. Mrs. Donabel U. Umali, Mrs. Maria Rejoy O. Mahares, Mrs. Presi E. Recomendable, Mrs. Antoinette S. Barreto, Mrs. Joyce M. Tanteo, Mrs. Rochelle S. Taylor from the University Registrars staff po natin. And of course, we also have our host, Sir Joshua, ayan, si Mark Joshua G. Agusos, and also Hannah Rose D. Mapula. So, reviewees, my dear reviewees, sila po yung makakasama natin every Saturday. Okay, so hindi kayo nag-iisa dyan. And also, for our lecturers, sila po yung mag-a-assist sa inyo para po sa ating review program. So, thank you very much to all of you po in advance. So, kahit hindi pa po tayo nag-start, mamaya pa. So, maraming salamat po para sa inyong suporta. So, Josh, I will allow you to present our Google site now. So, thank you very much po.
Thank you very much, Professor Carmela. It is very much important for us to be informed with regards to the preparation. And now, to formally close our program, okay, so let's wait the screen sharing of our technical staff. Sir Josh.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Mark, the technical staff of PNUSL Luzon, and I'm here to present the website made from Google Site. So this will be our website. Welcome online web reviewers, Meetings of Academic Excellence by PNUSL Luzon. So ito po yung nilalaman niya. So we have the live stream. Pag nag-enter po kayo sa site, may makikita po kayong live stream dito kagaya.
Parang magiging part na siya ng iyong usual
siya.
life. Yun yung papasok doon yung concept na sinasabi ni Sir kanina na naging napalakas mo na siya o naging parte na. Okay. Kaya magandang practice na yung nasa first year pa lang hanggang sa third year, ginagawa na siya para pagdating na
choose either both po kung alin po yung mas appropriate sa inyo. And then, sa baba po nito ay meron tayong mga announcements, tabs, ads, and then ito po yung what's hot. Nandito po kadalasan kung ano yung ating activity every week. So dito ko po ilalagay yon, and then we also have check review schedule, watch videos, what's hot. And then ito po yung link. Kadalasan ko pong ilalagay yung link dito. Click nyo lang po ito, and then you will get redirected to our Zoom room. Then ito po yung home tab. And then, pagbaba nyo po dito, makikita nyo po ito, Innova Chat. So, naglagay lang ako ng term na Innova kasi from the word innovation, then chat box. Kasi, hindi ko lang po kung ba't hindi nakikita. So, pwede po tayo ditong mag-usap. This is an innovation made by Google Form and spreadsheet. You need to refresh the page to check new messages. I hope you like it. So, ginawa ko po ito sa pamamagitan ng Google Survey Form and then Google Spreadsheet. So, pag nag-chat po kayo dito, like, halimbawa, Joshua, then click submit, tapos refresh nyo lang po yung tab, yung browser. And then, ito, pumasok na po yung inyong message dun sa messaging platform natin. So, ayun po. Yun po yung home. And then, about us, you can check the about us page. And dito po yung aming objective and the staff. Dito po sa baba. And then, review components. You can check also the review components, general education, English, Filipino, mathematics, science, social science, then professional education, and majorship. Another one po is the review staff. Ayan, shortcut po. And then contact us. If you have queries, nandito po yung aming contact sa contact us. Under po ng about us. Then join meeting rooms. Pag click niyo po yung mismong makikita niyo po yung phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So online review on general education. Second phase, third phase. Pag in-click niyo po ito, mare-redirect po kayo dun sa mismo site, which is the phase 1, meeting room. Join meeting na. So pag nandito na po kayo, usually we are recommending na dito po kayo mag-direct ng pagbukas ng links dito po sa join Zoom meeting. Pag in-click niyo po ito, automatic na kayo mapapasok sa ating review session. So reminder lang po, recording and reproducing our Blept review sessions is prohibited. All rights reserved to Philippine Normal University South Luzon. Let's go back. Dito po sa baba, meron lang pong request access. Hindi po, bali nandito po yung pinakang, what we call that, yung buong review schedule po. Dito nyo po makikita. Under construction pa po kasi itong part na to, kaya ganyan yung nakikita nyo, yung may access na kailangan. So, yun po. And phase 2, pag in-click nyo po yung phase 2, pag nasa phase 2 na tayo, online review on majorship TLE, and under development. So, pag okay na po tayo sa phase 1, magiging available na po ang phase 2, and then yung phase 3 for the final coaching. And then, pag gusto nyo po naman mag-live stream, makikita nyo po dito sa watch videos. Live stream, click your live stream. So automatic lang dito po yung mga current majors na TLE. And under development. So pag okay na po tayo sa phase 1, magiging available na po ang phase 2 and then yung phase 3 for the final. So pag in-click nyo po itong watch videos, makikita nyo po dito yung need a recap, we got you. So lahat po nung magiging sessions natin ay dito i-upload for your if ever na gusto nyo manood ng recap nung ating naging session, if hindi kayo naka-attend or what purposes na kailangan. So dito po namin ilalagay yun. And then announcement tab, if you have questions, if you want to check announcements, pwede nyo pong tingnan dito sa announcement tab. So reminder lang po na ito ay ang tawag dun, limited access po. So make sure na naka-login kayo sa inyong account na ipinag-register nyo po sa amin. So kung halimbawa po ay naka-register yung Gmail account ninyo, kung ano po yung Gmail account na sinend nyo sa amin at pinagamit nyo sa amin ay yun po yung inyong gagamitin para para ma-access nyo to. So sure nyo lang po dito sa taas na yun po yung naka-login. Aside from that, may tanong po. So yun lang po. May tanong po kayo about sa site?
Sir Josh, may tanong lang ako.
Yes po, sir.
We need to inform also our reviewees na this is, I think, only accessible through Gmail.
Yes,
so kaya lahat kailangan merong Gmail. Even though it's not PNU Gmail, pero Gmail. And also, we were going to limit the access also of our YouTube because sabi ko nga, this program is specifically only for you, for the PNU South Luzon reviewees. So talagang special talaga tong ginawa. Kasi nga we don't want na to share it to others. It's because unang-una we are still trying to have our own mechanism pa, kaya hindi, kahit anong gawin nyo ay hindi nyo talaga siya ma-share sa iba. So thank you very much.
Okay, so that's all po. Thank you po. May reminder lang po pala ako. Meron po akong hindi na i-register na mga reviewees. It is because po yung gamit po nila is Yahoo. So I recommend po na message po sa amin kung ano po yung na manggawa kayo ng inyong Gmail account para mabigyan din po kayo ng access dito, kasi dito po natin padadaanin lahat based po sa sa kanila ni Professor Carmel. So yun lang po.
Thank you very much, Mr. Joshua. Okay, so is there any queries or comment with regards to the link or any questions? Baka po may paglilinaw. So at this juncture, let's have our closing remarks from our very own, an energetic one and an organized one, Dr. Amor F. Lenisa, Director at Office of Student Services.
Thank you so much to our vibrant MC, Ma'am Siren. To our Executive Director, Dr. Welby Avila. To the Dean for Academics and TLE, Dr. Rodrigo D. Abines. The Officer in Charge of Finance and Administration, Mr. Dandy V. Suryo, other campus university officials, faculty and staff, our guest for today, our very own 7th placer, Mr. Arnel J. De Los Reyes, to all the reviewees, third-year students, a pleasant morning to all. We are very fortunate for this moment that we are gathered in this Zoom for a very productive and noble purpose. In the welcome address of Dr. Abines, he informed us that among all the campuses, the PNUSL became the university's first innovators of the different educational programs, and one of these is the Blept program. He emphasized that tapping and passing the LET is just an icing of the cake. What we need is to produce innovative TVET teachers. He concluded his message by reminding us to be an agent of transformation. The inspirational message of Dr. Roel V. Avila, he reiterated that the performance of the school shall be depending on the result of the Blept. He also added that the integration of God is needed in the Blept review. He also recognized the support and assistance of the administrative staff headed by the officer in charge and the contribution of each campus university officials to make this program, the Blept review, a reality. He also reminded our participants to concentrate and focus on the review and do not be affected by the external factors that distract the process, like social media. He concluded his message by saying, dream big, aim to top the LET, and perform greatly in the coming Blept. The message of Mr. Arnel J. De Los Reyes, he connected the message of our executive director and provost to the theory of Lamarck, the principle of use and disuse. He elaborated that in taking the LET, you need to strengthen that particular body parts as well as your personality in order to win in that particular battle. He also emphasized that tapping the let is just one of the stepping stones to give honor to our beloved alma mater. He enumerated several formulas and suggestions. He reminded the participants, the reviewers, to assess the process on how they prepared in achieving their goal. And if you fail, don't quit in the realization of your dreams. Maybe you just need to change the technique and the process. He also borrowed the statement of Isaac Newton that you have to stand on the shoulder of the giant, maximize all the resources, including the use of internet positively. Just make sure that you are reading the right information. Prayer alone is not enough, but you also need to exert effort. Lastly, he mentioned that in taking the let, you have to set your target 10 times higher. Practice, not just reading the material, but constant practice on how to answer the test. Thank you so much, Sir Arnel, for this very useful and inspiring suggestions. Dr. Lucila Escleto presented the reviewees. According to her, we have 53 alumni, 53 alumni retakers, and 63 third-year students with a total of 116 reviewees. Ms. Carmela Capansana, our Blept coordinator, conducted the orientation of the online Blept review program. She also gave appreciation for the support of our reviewers, lecturers, facilitators, and the technical staff. Mr. Joshua Hagosojos presented the PNU website to be used for a Blept online review program. With this, thank you so much to everyone. And to all our reviewees, good luck and make our pamantasan proud. Good morning.
Thank you very much, Dr. Amor. Indeed, we are starting to accomplish all of our upcoming activities. But still, I always be reminded of this thought given to us by our previous professor in the person of Sir Sariaco Escleto. If there is 4 Ps in the government under the SWD program, 4 Ps, now I would like to end these 5 Ps. Prior preparation, prevent poor performance. And to all the reviewees, magsisimula po tayo sa mas maayos na pagtuklas kasama ang mga balikat ng higante na nabanggit ng ating top-notcher in the year 2004. That would be all for this morning. Good luck, everyone, and God bless. But before we end, sir, may we request to have the photo documentation? Mr. Joshua, kindly open your camera and please wear your best smile. Sir Josh.
Okay, ready po. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Second slide po. Ready. 1, 2, 3. Last slide. 1, 2, 3. Okay na po.
Thank you very much, everyone, for the time and the effort, especially to the time exerted by Sir Arnel and the rest of the faculty and staff. Saturday.
Congratulations, Ma'am Carmela.
Thank you po sa lahat, Ma'am Siren. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Ma'am Carmela, for trusting me.
Thank you po.
Congrats.
Thank you po sa lahat.
Thank you po. God bless po.
Thank you po. Thank you, Sir Arnel.
Bye, sir. Bye, sir.
Arnel.
Hi, Sir Arnel.
Hello
Sir
po.
Arnel, thank you.
Kamusta?
Nice to see you.
Congrats, Ma'am Carmela.
Thank you po sa lahat. Congrats po sa lahat.
Sir, ano po yung agila sa likod mo? Eagle.